Just after releasing From the Cradle to Enslave, Cradle of Filth released their fourth album, Midian. And damn, this album is another classic. A true masterpiece. Midian has another change in the lineup, with Lecter being replaced on keyboards with Martin Powell, Adrian Erlandson on drums full-time, and original guitarist Paul Allender is back taking over from Stuart Anstis. Now, this album is sort of a concept album. It's based on Clive Barker's book Cabal and his movie version Nightbreed. Midian is a place where the monsters of the world live, and the characters on the album are the monsters that live there. Or that's how I see it, at least. This is an album where Cradle of Filth pretty much perfected everything. The vocals, music, production, it's all mixed well and sounds great. It's the Cradle of Filth album that kinda broke them into the mainstream a little. I know a lot of people who aren't huge Filth fans, but they all love Midian, and I can definitely see why. It's just that damn good. Now, like Cruelty and the Beast, Midian also has a special guest. On this album we have Doug Bradley, who played in Nightbreed, but we all know him as Pinhead. He provides some chilling narration on Death Magic for Adepts, Tortured Soul Asylum, and Her Ghost in the Fog. And this won't be the last time he shows up on a Cradle of Filth album. This time we get two orchestral tracks, At the Gates of Midian and Creatures That Kissed in Cold Mirrors. Martin Powell starts this disc with At the Gates of Midian, and it opens up this sinister world with a great slow build up to a glorious and epic finish. Then close to the end, we get Creatures That Kissed in Cold Mirrors. And we also get Satanic Mantra. It's like they're invoking dark spirits from another world, and it's really great to play really loud to keep those pesky neighbors away.
Archangel, dark angel, lend me thy light, through death's veil till we have heaven in sight. Archangel, dark angel.
As soon as Cthulhu Dawn starts, you can hear the rise in sound quality over Cruelty and the Beast, especially with the drums and Sarah Jezebel Diva. Other great classics are definitely Death Magic for Adepts. I just freaking love Doug Bradley's part on here. And then after an awesome intro, Lord Abortion just crushes your face. And who can forget Her Ghost in the Fog? This is filled with that melodic creepiness that Cradle of Filth is so good at. I really dig what Danny does with his voice on here. It's really theatrical.
She was divinity's creature that kissed in cold mirrors, a queen of snow, far beyond compare, lips attuned to symmetry.
And I've always loved the outro. Amor Morte, Tearing the Veil from Grace, and Tortured Soul Asylum all just rip your face off and bash your skull. Tearing the Veil has this great folk metal vibe towards the end. And dig that deep, heavy, and sludgy riff on Tortured Soul Asylum. As you guys will notice during these videos, there's not much I really dislike at all from Cradle of Filth, and this is up there with my favorites. The creepy, dark, and melodic style of this album, and the clarity in production. Even Danny's voice, while being more understandable as time goes on, doesn't lose any punch and retains that creepy level of sinister delight. Midian gets 10 demon summonings, out of 10.
This one goes out to my goth friends. How are y'all doing tonight? I'll be dead before winter. I'll be dead before I die. I'll be dead before summer, and there's no reason why. I'll cut myself with a rusty razor. I'll be dead before I try. I won't do it, but I'll think about it. I'll just go to my room and cry.